Yo, what is up, legends? My name is Wikus and welcome back to the Wiktrading channel. So we had an interesting week in the market. As expected, the market played around quite bullish for a time, and then on Thursday and Friday decided, nah, we are going to close bearish as we expected because the market has showed us more bear momentum. Okay, on the monthly time frame, as we always do, let's mark off the important areas, change the template to monthly zone. There we go. And we can place that one there as well, and we can place this one here as well. So those three monthly zones, going down to the weekly time frame, having a look at what we can use here on the weekly time frame. The first one we've got is right there. As you can see, the market actually already retested it this week. Perfect retest of that specific zone here. And then we've got another one there, and we've got another one here, and we've got another one there. And I think those ones are just ones I'm going to keep for now. Go down to the daily time frame, having a look. Okay, so what I'm seeing here on the daily time frame, that there's a lot of zones. I've already marked off important monthly zones and weekly zones. I'm not going to clutter my chart by adding more lines to the chart for now. So I'm going to skip out and leave out the daily time frame zones and just play with the monthly and the weekly zones, but I'm going to remove a couple of them as well, because once again, I don't like my chart to be cluttered, and there's a lot that we can work off from what we have on the chart already, just using the candles as well. So the first one I'm going to remove is this one here. The second one is this one that's so close to the monthly time frame. Although it's been tested, I'm going to remove it because it's so close to that monthly zone. And then another one I'm going to take away is this one here, and I'm going to take away this monthly zone here. So I'm just going to play around with these two monthly zones and this weekly zone, and I'm going to lock them so I don't lose them. So those are the only three that I'm going to make use of for now. Going back to the weekly time frame, just to have a look what we can see on the chart. First of all, let's just drag out our trend line that we have been using for quite some time now already. As you can see, tested, boom, broke out. Not a perfect retest of this area, but we do have this specific zone here that's been retested as the market played out. Okay, there is something very important that I'm seeing that might play out, but there's a couple of things that we need to consider when taking our trades this specifically Monday and Tuesday. Okay, the first thing that I'm seeing is that we are definitely moving bearish. There is no confusion about that. There's a lot of bear momentum. What I am seeing is this week on the weekly time frame that has left a lot of liquidity, and the market is busy filling that liquidity. The market can continue down, but the market is filling this liquidity, and we have to keep that in mind because that leaves opportunity to look for areas that can possibly turn the market around. What I am meaning by that is that there's a possibility that this area could be the area where we find the liquidity, and then the market turns around and break away to the top again and turning back into a bull momentum. Okay, if we're gonna go to the daily time frame, having a look at what we see here. So on the daily time frame, it's obvious we've got bearish ABCD patterns. We almost had a turnaround. We've got this ABC pattern playing out, almost a turnaround that came here. The market didn't turn around. It was a fake out, completed, and then played along with other smaller ABCD patterns on the daily time frame, as you can see here. But the very important thing that I am seeing here, if I put my chart back on, is the amount of support that we got here, and as well we've got this nice order block on the daily time frame that formed around about there. As you can see, let's just move this to the beginning of the order block. There we go. Here's the order block and the market playing around this area. So this order block is at a weekly zone. It's on top of the monthly zone, as well as the area where we have already 5 candles that show that it wants to get support here. So 1 week, but 1 2 3 4 5 candles that basically played at that area. And if we go down to the 4-hour time frame, we can clearly see the amounts of support that we got here. 1 2 3 4 bullish engulfing candles formed at this specific area here. Once again, at the weekly time frame, at the monthly zone, support zone, and an order block on the daily. And another thing that really caught my attention when I zoomed into the chart, looked a bit left, I wanted to see if I can catch another glimpse of excitement or another glimpse of hope that we can possibly turn bull. Now, the one thing that really caught my attention is this little hidden order block on the 1 hour time frame that is right here at the bottom of this massive support of the 4 hour and the daily here. So going back to the 1 hour, just have a look here. We've got this little order block right here hidden that has not yet been filled at all. And this area is basically where the market on Friday decided, let's touch it and jump away. And the amount of support and pressure that we got from this little order block on the 1 hour inside of the daily order block, inside or on top of the monthly support zone, at the weekly support zone, as well as the massive, if some of you have done the week strategy that one of the course that I have, this little area on the daily time frame is a very important area to me. Just looking at it that way, you can see how the market played at this area. So we've got, in my opinion, a lot of reason to believe that the market can possibly find adequate support at this area to possibly want to turn around and continue bullish after this. But I am still seeing too much bear momentum in the structure of the market. So what I'm seeing, if we go down to the 1 hour time frame, it's still ABCD patterns playing out. The first time that we had was starting there, A, B, C, D, and then after that what happened was a very fast ABCD pattern, A, B, C, and now we are busy with that one. But this one can break out completely. It can find support on this monthly zone, or this one can come back to this specific area once again at the order block and possibly turn around and go up. So what I'm saying is I would like to see what the market does in this area, basically between the top of this blue line here and the bottom of this order block here. So I'm going to take that away. So whatever happens in this area here and whatever the market decides to do in this specific zone will be my deciding factor. So I'm not going to call bull or bear as we are here. I would like to see first, we've got massive supports at this specific area, but we have a lot of bear momentum in the market. As you can see, the market's just pushing bearish completely. So I would like to see the market either catch adequate support at this order block here, start forming lower time frames, ABCD patterns like on the 15 minutes, maybe on the 1 hour, and then start looking for buys. As you can see, the 15 minutes already started to break out of a trend here, retest the trend, and see if the market wants to actually continue back up. So can we expect, the question is, can we expect the market to actually do this? Breakout, retest, continuation back up. Can we expect something like that and then possibly wait to catch another buy entry on the higher time frames at this specific zone if the market allows us? I'm not sure. Let's see. This can be a continuation down easily, as there's a lot of bear momentum in the market, you can clearly see, but this could possibly turn out to be something like this where the market pushes back up, forming a double bottom on the daily time frame, the bottom one, bottom two on the daily time frame, and then a continuation up, and to see maybe the market can eventually, if we miss all of these buys here and it gets too crazy with all the manipulation in the market, we can maybe hopefully see if the market actually does something like this, breakout, continuation up, retest of this specific area here. So let's see what's happening in the market. I'm not sure now. I'm not going to call anything. I want to see if there's enough support or not. If we're going to break, if we break here, retest, continuation down, or enough support, break, get a nice break of structure, get it back into the buys, and continue market to the top. So yeah, that's my analysis for the week. Nothing major, just keeping my eyes open to see what the market wants to show me. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If there's any questions, any opinions, please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. Also click on the like button, subscribe button, as well as a bell notification, and please feel free to join our free Telegram group. I am always available to chat and help you as a trader. Even though you are not my student yet, I will definitely be open to assisting you with whatever I possibly can. Have a legendary week. I'll speak to you all in the next one. Cheers.